If your lower back always hurts when you're in a lunge or even just when you're laying down on the mat, this video is for you. Because people think that their lower back is the problem. It's usually not. Usually your lower back is the victim and there's other tight muscles, weak muscles at play here. What I see all the time is people in their lunges, they're actually feeling it in their back and not their hips. Actually, a lot of the time when we're in relaxation and just laying down, like something that we do just on our beds, but if you're laying down on your mat on the ground, something as simple as that, your lower back hurts, then this is what you need to do. So yes, usually it comes down to the same thing. So it's postural issues. It's everything around your lower back not actually supporting you. Again, tighter, weak muscles, usually the glutes and the hips, and just like your general core and back as well, not as strong as it should be, or maybe working too hard in other places. For example, in a lunge, if you do reformer, and a lot of people can only do a lunge on the reformer. There's some people who can't do a lunge unless it's on the reformer. But for example, like hopefully you can see me here, but if my pelvis is all like twisting and letting go of my pelvis, my ribs going, my core going, I'm not actually maintaining my posture, then of course I'm going to get that in my lower back. It's not going to be too nice in your lower back. And you can imagine if this is like over time, because nobody tells us how to move. Nobody tells us how to hold ourselves. So of course you've got all like back problems and you're looking for the solution. Well, I want to help you, okay? So we're going to talk about that. So how can you actually begin to take steps towards fixing this? Learn neutral pelvis. Strengthen your glutes, strengthen your core, improve hip mobility, and start paying attention to your posture and how you hold yourself, not just when you're in your Pilates class, whatever you be doing, even your weightlifting or walking. Just notice like how you sit when you're driving, how you sit when you're at the desk, how you stand when you're waiting in a line or waiting on the kettle to boil. All of this is totally necessary to understand where you're actually not using certain muscles or other muscles that are working overtime and dominating, okay? Because everything in your body is connected like a chain reaction. So it's just somewhere a link has either weakened or it's working overtime. So pay attention to how you're holding yourself. If you find that you're sitting and you know, you're letting your core go or letting your shoulders like go, then you got to think about, you know, shifting into your sit bones, creating a lovely neutral pelvis. Stack, we talk about our stack in Pilates, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. This is just some things that you can begin to do to strengthen your core when you're literally just sitting at the desk, you know. So let's have a little talk about that. Yes, so postures create patterns, and patterns create pain, okay? So you can imagine nobody's been telling you how to hold yourself. Soon, you know, you're sitting funny at your desk or driving or just simply standing or laying down, then you are going to experience pain if you're just letting all of this go or using certain muscles over time. So I go into a full explanation in this on-demand video. I'll link it somewhere here. So you click into that and I've got a lot more videos. This is specifically to help you with your lower back, okay? Because there's so many people dealing with this and I see it all the time, just as an instructor and a personal trainer, and even just like outside of class especially. And I want you to feel better, so click on this free video and follow along. Because remember, the goal isn't to stretch your back. It's not to stretch your back, okay? The goal is to find out what is going wrong in your postural habits and get to the bottom of that. So usually it is one of those 5 things, and we're going to have a look at that in this video. So it'll be somewhere in the description or it'll be linked in the video. Click on it and have a look. Goodbye.